But how about you sway people? So what can you say to people to sway? Okay, he's a city boy. How do you sway him? There's a city boy right there. This is a condo. How do you sway him to all of a sudden to own a bunch of horses?
Good luck, Bob. Go ahead.
Hey, I'd say, you know, there's a lot of crime that occurs in the cities, vandalism and stuff like that. Not that I can say that I...
You are marketing negative. You're marketing negative. Do we want to market in the negative?
No.
And if you're selling a police officer?
Do we want to market in the negative?
Okay.
No, you just turn that around and say there's peace of mind.
Exactly.
As opposed to saying...
You never market in the negative.
All right, then.
Higher crime rate outside.
Here, let me
Rural construction solutions.
Now, Bob
Okay.
and Les, you can, Amos is putting you guys on the spot, actually really tough questions. I know this isn't fun or easy. You put on the spot, you put in the spotlight, you put through the grinder. You gotta understand.
A whole bunch in my marketing plan, I would have, my branding, my signage, and all of these things. But I would also have newsletters and mailers and past clients that I've been for. I would hire a person if my wife didn't want to do it. And I would say contact and make friends with all my past clients. Find out if any of them is renovating, thinking of moving, have a grandmother that died and wants to sell a house, or have a grandson that wants to build a house. That's inside sales. I would take advantage of the list of the database that I have of all the clients that we have. And like Troy is supposed to do is contact every one of them and see what more can we do, how more can we contact, how more can we get out of them, who do they know. Inside sales. As opposed to running around looking for outside sales. And yeah, inside sales then comes up with a lead or it goes out and sells the deal. Right? Inside sales. You have to have inside sales. You gotta, how long have you been building now? 5 years?
It's 10 years.
10 years. How many houses have you built in 10 years?
5 to 6 years.
Pardon me?
About 5 to 6 years.
So 60 houses? When was the last time you contacted the owners of the first house you built?
10 years.
I bet you. How old were they when you sold them the house?
They're about 45.
They were 45 then? So they had children then?
Yeah.
And their children bought houses by now? And their children had nephews and cousins and nieces, and they bought houses. And they also had friends that bought houses. So how many children did they have?
One.
Okay, it's one child. So every one person we know knows at least 5 other people. And these 5 people know 5 people. That's 25 houses you lost. You lost 25 houses because you didn't contact. Would you like me to multiply that or put it into dollars? Maybe you'll understand that more. $1 million, $25 million you lost just from that one house. That's a pile of shit of money. You got that kind of money, throw some our way. And we don't take advantage of it. Why not? All that person has to get you is one deal. One deal. One deal a year. That's all you need is one deal a year. Have you paid that person's salary in one deal?
We contact all our past clients with Christmas cards and letters and usually
Oh,
we
nice.
sell that. So
Nice.
we
But
stay
did
in
you
contact
ask them
that
for
way.
an order? Did you ask them if they know somebody else that's building that could do the building?
That's what we do.
If you don't ask for the order, yeah, Bob is such a nice guy. I love Bob and Heather. They send us Christmas cards every year. Okay. But Mo next door is the guy that asks us, do we build another house? Are we planning on building another house? And guess what? These people that bought from you 10 years ago, chances are they're probably looking for another house now. They're downscaling now.
More greenhouse, older house.
Yeah. They want the polar bear.
They're all the rage now.
Inside sales are crucial. Inside sales creates opportunities for outside sales and vice versa. Okay? So think about what I just said. You can create a lot more opportunities for yourself. And you can be in the concrete business and do the same thing. It doesn't make any difference what business you're in. Windows, concrete, you pass clients. Hey, you got them already. And it takes you 3 weeks to put a price together for a house. Idiotic. Okay? That's my set. One word to you, idiotic. If you took 3 weeks to give me a price, bye. I already have a price, I already give a contract. If you can't turn it around in 5 days, I don't want you, because that's, to me, that shows how you're going to build a house too. So, he got me nuts. Come on, get on with it. Time is money. You got a client, comes to see you, close that sales group. Close that sales group. It doesn't take more than a week to put a price together. I put prices together that were worth $6.5 million, $7 million within a week.
Are you doing all the pricing internally yourself? Or
You
just send
bet.
them out?
We price everything internally. In your case, it's all software. It's even easier. You don't have to do takeoffs.
Do takeoffs.
It is tough. If you're subcontracting out and you're waiting for other people's prices as well.
That's what
I can see your challenge on that, but you need to, what he's saying, you
You
have to
give him my
pressure on
deadline.
the people that you're using as subcontractors as well, right? I mean, that's just the way it is. I get,
We price half
I get
ourselves
deadlines.
and half we sub out while we wait for prices to come back, because it's something unique, it's something different than we've done before, so we're waiting for the numbers to come back.
Have you ever told them you've got 24 hours to turn your price in? I won't accept the bid after 24 hours. Have you ever done that?
No.
No. Well, what do you expect then?
you have to, I mean, I'm in the same issue here, right? Because I bid off of drawings all the time and invites to bid, and this is why they have a date on there. Have to have this in by this, you know, some people give you, you know, usually generally a week, but you know, there's some people that'll phone you, okay, I'll close this tomorrow, can you do me a favor? Well, if it closes tomorrow, then you should have called me a week ago, right? You either do it or you can't, and you know, usually.
Because sometimes the homes get very large, and if you get a 10,000 square foot home, you don't want to make a mistake. Because on a smaller home,
Why would you make a mistake? Bidding is bidding is bidding is bidding. Estimating is estimating. I mean, you shouldn't make a mistake whether it's a large home, small home, or multiple home. It doesn't make any difference. Accuracy is paramount when you're doing estimating. So making a mistake is not even an issue here. You think the longer it takes to make less mistake? I got news for you. I got news for you. You remind me of somebody who works in our office. She does the first presentation, bang, she bangs it up right away. She has to do a company ID. She creates it one right away, and then she looks at it. I don't like it. 7 times later, we go back to the original one. Because 9 times out of 10, your first numbers are the right numbers. The longer you look at it, the longer you start dissecting it, and you start making mistakes. That is my point. My point is, your client gets cold.
oh yeah.
Your client gets cold. You want to close that loop. You want to get the client in the loop, and you don't want to let him go. The minute he calls you, when I built custom homes, when they called us, they were our client. There was no way we were letting them go. The minute, while we were working on the draft drawing or working on the draft, even the estimating portion, we didn't even have a contract or letter of intent. We were still busy putting a price together. We already took them under our hand and we started driving around with them to select